Your sister is connected to a secret deal involving your name and a missing. Archangel Michael says, what was once hidden in shadows is now being dragged into the light. Your sister has been involved in something that carries your name, but not your permission. A file, important, confidential, and dangerously missing, is at the center of this storm. This file wasn't just a random document. It held something connected to your identity, possibly legal, financial, or deeply personal. And what's more troubling, it disappeared the moment your sister's name was seen logged into a system she was never supposed to access. This isn't just coincidence. Forces around her have been whispering, tempting, pushing her into waters she doesn't fully understand. She was offered something in return, a favor, a payoff, a shortcut, and she took it, unaware that it would implicate you. The deal was made quietly, behind the veil of routine life. But now it has echoes that are reaching you, alerts ringing through energy and spirit. And Archangel Michael says this is your divine alert. It's not just about a betrayal. It's about recovering what's yours before it's altered forever. Type Amen to get blessing 271. The missing file has your name embedded deep inside. It could be a signature, a recorded statement, or an identity document that was copied, misused, and swapped. She didn't think it would be traced back. But the universe is watching. Now, someone who is involved in the other end of this secret deal is feeling the heat. That person is panicking because the information doesn't align with the truth, and your name keeps coming up in their communications. They're trying to correct it, but it's too late. A major shift is about to take place within your family. Conversations will start sounding different. Tension will grow in silence, and your sister will begin acting distant, because her secret is no longer just hers. You will receive a subtle clue within the next 48 hours. It might be a misplaced paper, a strange message, or even a cryptic voicemail. That clue will guide you to the truth. Do not ignore it, no matter how small. Type Amen to get blessing 983. She was pulled into something larger than she realized. A friend of hers, someone you've likely met, was the instigator. This person needed a clean name, a trusted reputation, and they used your sister to get to yours. But your angels are intervening. They've placed a shield of divine protection over your energy, preventing this false story from manifesting into damage. However, the warning still stands. You must act wisely, calmly, and with clarity. Archangel Michael has summoned spiritual investigators, forces from beyond, who are tracking every move tied to your name. They are gathering energy, lining up events, and preparing a moment of exposure. The truth is going to rise. You will witness changes in how people speak to you. Sudden kindness, out-of-place questions, or even awkward glances. All of these will be signs that the secret deal is no longer safe. People are cracking. Type Amen to get blessing 446. Your sister is torn inside. She regrets what she did, but she hasn't confessed because of fear. Fear that you'll never trust her again. Fear that her whole life will collapse. Fear that you'll uncover how deep it really goes. The missing file contains more than names and numbers, it holds connections. Connections that tie you to something greater, property, rights, or even ancestral inheritance. That's why it was targeted. You are being called to stay spiritually alert. You must not approach this with anger, but with sharp discernment. Archangel Michael says your wisdom is your strongest weapon now. Someone, an older woman in your family, is beginning to suspect what's happening. She may not know the details, but she feels the unease in her bones. This woman is protected by divine light, and she will guide you without even realizing it. Type Amen to get blessing 1022. The truth is about to make waves. A conversation will be overheard. A screenshot will be leaked. A story will be told in fragments, and your name will be mentioned when it shouldn't. It will sting at first. But do not let your emotions lead. Let your inner compass be guided by Archangel Michael's sword of justice. Behind this file is a man your sister knows. He was the one who convinced her to sign something she didn't understand. He gave her a false sense of opportunity, masking his manipulation behind charm. But the mask is falling. Soon, his real intentions will become obvious, not just to her, but to others who once trusted him. You are being saved from this entanglement just in time. Type Amen to get blessing 569. There's still time to recover what's yours. But it must be done with precision. Archangel Michael says you'll be given a key moment, an invitation, a message, or an opening, to take back the control that was lost. Your name is powerful. It is written in divine scrolls and connected to spiritual promises. No earthly scheme can erase your divine birthright. Prepare for a dramatic shift around 11:45 p.m. within the coming days. Something will be said, a truth revealed indirectly. Don't interrupt it. Just listen and let the pieces fall into place. Your angels have been waiting for this moment to bring you clarity. And now, the moment is here. It begins with this message, and soon, the truth will unfold in your hands. Type Amen to get blessing 784. You might feel tempted to confront her immediately. But Archangel Michael urges you to pause. Let the truth rise by divine design. It will do more damage to lies than you ever could. A lawyer or advisor will come into your circle soon. They may seem coincidental, but they're not. This person is heaven sent to help you manage what's hidden in legal corners. Stay away from emotional traps. There will be attempts to make you feel guilty, to question your memory, or to twist the truth. Don't fall for it. The missing file will be replaced by something far more powerful, a divine record of justice and restoration. You are not losing anything. You are about to reclaim it all. Type Amen to get blessing. 1157. The darkness tried to confuse your sister. But you, chosen one, were never meant to remain in the dark. You were meant to see the full picture, and then rise above it. She may come to you, sooner than later, in tears. Let her speak. Let her confess. Then you'll know how to move forward. This secret deal was timed, but divinely, your timeline is stronger. You are being lifted above the drama, above the lies, into a higher calling. Archangel Michael says, justice will move faster than you expect. And when it does, your name will be cleared, your blessing restored, and your power returned. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Archangel Michael says, the deeper you look, the more you'll uncover. What seems like one act of betrayal is actually the result of a carefully orchestrated plan. The file your sister accessed had layers. It was connected to your future, your credit, your ownership, even your signature. She didn't create the plan, but she was used to execute it. The real mastermind has been silent, operating from behind a curtain of secrecy. But your angels have seen it all, and they are now revealing what was once buried. A certain document has been copied. It now exists in two forms, one authentic, one forged. Your signature may have been replicated, but your spirit knows the difference. You'll feel it in your gut when it surfaces. Someone close to you will accidentally speak too much. It may come through a careless text, a muttered word, or a line said in passing. But when it hits your ears, the realization will be immediate. Type Amen to get blessing. 3902. The fake deal had one goal: to transfer something under your name to another entity. It could be land, money, or authorization. The missing file was the link between your identity and a benefit someone else desperately wanted. But there's good news. Divine protection locked down certain digital trails. Your name cannot be fully erased, and angels placed energetic barriers that caused delays in the fraud. Those delays are your window to reclaim it all. Right now, your sister is in spiritual conflict. She's being tormented by the pressure of secrecy. The guilt is growing heavier each day. That's why you may notice she avoids direct eye contact, changes topics quickly, or appears unusually nervous. What was once whispered will soon be shouted. A person who overheard a conversation days ago is now deciding whether to come forward. That individual's choice could shift everything in your favor. Type Amen to get blessing. 2224. Your ancestors are watching this unfold. One of them, someone who carried your last name with pride, has stepped into spiritual warfare on your behalf. Their legacy will not be hijacked. There will be a phone call intercepted. Soon, you'll hear the phrase, "I didn't mean to involve you." Those words will come from someone who knows the truth but is afraid to tell you everything. That phrase is your signal. Stay alert. Type Amen to get blessing 5077. Your sister will soon be questioned, not by you, but by someone who knows more than she thinks. That moment will create panic. She will either confess, or try to shift blame. If she chooses to lie again, the energy around her will grow heavy. Her devices may glitch. Her sleep will be disturbed. Her energy field will start collapsing because lies can't live in divine light. A man involved in this situation is beginning to break ranks. He no longer feels safe. He may suddenly distance himself from her and try to clear his name, thinking he can escape the consequences. But your angels have recorded every move, every word, every file access, and every login. A backup of the missing file is hidden in a system that cannot be erased. And that backup is about to re-emerge. Type Amen to get blessing 3495. This is not just about betrayal. It's about elevation. You are being pulled into truth, into clarity, and into strength that will become the foundation of your next chapter. Archangel Michael says, "Do not seek revenge. Seek alignment." The universe is already repositioning the pieces for your justice to manifest naturally and publicly. Soon, someone will tell you, "I knew something wasn't right." That person will offer you information you didn't expect. What they reveal will open a door to a legal remedy. Your spiritual path is protected. You were chosen to carry a higher frequency of truth. That's why the enemy came for your name. It's more powerful than they realized. Type Amen to get blessing 7781. Expect to find a forgotten envelope or document in your own possession. Something you overlooked will suddenly have new meaning. It may be the proof you never knew you had. Divine timing is now accelerating. In the next 21 days, 3 major shifts will occur. One involving a truth exposed, another involving a financial turn, and a final one involving your emotional healing. You may cry. You may shake. You may even feel broken for a brief moment. But when the dust settles, you'll realize this: you were protected even in the attack. The spiritual realm is already celebrating your awakening. You have passed a test of betrayal, and now a reward is being prepared. You will soon walk in rooms that were once locked behind lies. Type Amen to get blessing 2340. There will be a conversation between 2 women, one of them related to you, the other connected to the man behind this deal. Their words will leak into your energy field. You may hear about it, or feel it as a wave of intuition. Trust it. Your guardian angels have sealed certain doors behind you to stop you from walking into traps. That's why some things didn't go your way recently. It was divine interference, not failure. You are stepping into spiritual jurisdiction. No longer just a victim of earthly systems, but a protector of your own energetic truth. Archangel Michael has cleared the path. Walk it with power. You are being moved out of deception and into design. Heaven's blueprint is unfolding, and your name is at the center, cleaned, honored, and protected. Type Amen to get blessing 6017. Be prepared for sudden apologies. But don't be fooled. Not every apology is a confession. Some are bait. Some are distractions. Use wisdom to discern. Watch the behavior of those who once cheered for you. Those who fall silent now are not confused, they are complicit. Silence is their shield. But even silence cannot stop divine consequence. Your angels are assigning a spiritual investigator in your dreams. Pay attention to symbols, keys, signatures, locks, broken mirrors. These symbols are messages designed just for you. Soon, a new opportunity will arrive unexpectedly, through an email, a phone call, or even a mistaken message. Take it seriously. It's connected to your restored timeline. Type Amen to get blessing 9900. Archangel Michael says, your sister still has a chance to make it right. But time is running out. If she continues to lie, she will lose more than your trust. She will lose her own spiritual protection. This situation will be mentioned in a casual gathering. Someone will drop a sentence that stuns you. Don't react. Just listen. That is the final crack in the wall of deception. Once the truth fully erupts, your name will be cleared so completely that doors you never imagined will open. You'll be called into something greater, maybe leadership, maybe testimony, maybe creative success. This was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to expose the fragile truth others tried to hide. Now that you see it, nothing can stop you from stepping into your real power. Archangel Michael says, there is nothing missing that cannot be recovered. There is nothing broken that cannot be rebuilt. You are entering the season of divine return, where truth becomes your shield, and justice your sword. Archangel Michael says, what your sister didn't realize was that heaven marked this file the moment your name was involved. While she thought no one was watching, angels were tracking every click, every forward, every download. And now, that divine surveillance is turning into undeniable evidence. The man who encouraged her to do this is feeling pressure from another source now. Someone above him is demanding answers. That pressure will cause him to betray her, revealing more than she ever expected him to share. Your name is about to surface in an internal investigation. Whether at an office, an institution, or an organization, someone will be forced to explain why it appears in connection with the missing file. This is where the cracks will begin to shatter the whole foundation. You will not need to chase. You will not need to prove yourself with shouting or anger. The facts will align in your favor. Even people who doubted you will start seeing what's been hidden behind smiles and apologies. Type Amen to get blessing 8211. There's something strange about your sister's recent expenses. She has access to things she didn't have before: travel, technology, or luxury. Pay attention. The money trail is connected to this deal. Archangel Michael says your discernment is a gift. You've felt uneasy. You've sensed something was off. That wasn't paranoia, that was divine guidance calling you to prepare. You will hear the words, "I thought you already knew." That statement will confirm that others were aware before you were. But they stayed quiet, watching from the sidelines as you were kept in the dark. Now, the light is coming in. Every shadow is shrinking. And your voice, which they tried to silence, will soon be the only one that matters. Type Amen to get blessing 6592. You may be tempted to expose everything at once. But Archangel Michael urges patience. Divine timing is not slow, it is strategic. Let the final pieces fall into place. Then, act with clarity. You are being guided toward a door of elevation. Beyond this betrayal lies a reward. You will not just recover, you will rise. What was meant to delay you will now advance you. Your sister may face consequences. But redemption is still possible for her, if she chooses truth now. If she does, your relationship may be rebuilt. But if she doesn't, separation will be necessary for your peace. One relative, someone older, perhaps an aunt or cousin, is about to stand beside you. They've seen through the charade. They may not say much at first, but when the moment comes, their support will shift everything. Type Amen to get blessing 1100. This experience will teach you who is truly aligned with your spirit. Friends will reveal themselves. Enemies pretending to be allies will falter. You are not losing people, you are shedding what no longer serves your path. The missing file is a spiritual metaphor too. It represents something about your identity that was stolen long ago, your confidence, your trust, your innocence. But now, heaven is restoring all of it. There is a location, a place you've been before, that holds a clue. It may be a desk, a drawer, or a room connected to your past. Go there. Something hidden will soon come to light. And when it does, everything will connect. The whispers, the behaviors, the timing, it will all make sense. You'll realize this wasn't just about a file. It was about spiritual freedom. Type Amen to get blessing 2388. Expect emotional waves. You might feel anger, sadness, and betrayal in waves. But don't let those emotions control your actions. Your strength lies in your calm awareness. Archangel Michael says the file wasn't just paper or data. It was a binding attempt to swap destinies. Someone believed that by placing your name on their agenda, they could step into your favor. But heaven said no. There's a sacred scroll in the spiritual realm with your name engraved in gold. No fake deal on earth can overwrite it. What's written for you is sealed, protected, and rising now. You are going to see your sister break. Whether it's tears, distance, or avoidance, it's a signal that her spirit is fighting between shame and redemption. You are not responsible for her decision. You are only responsible for guarding your destiny. Type Amen to get blessing 7344. An email is coming. It may be disguised as something ordinary, a reminder, a system update, a security alert. But hidden in it is a name, a date, or a keyword that connects directly to the missing file. When you see it, pause. Don't react. Gather.
Document.
Save. Archangel Michael is giving you the tools to rise not with revenge, but with undeniable truth. You may hear rumors about what you're doing or saying. Stay silent. Let them talk. Their words will expose their fear more than your actions ever could. A public shift is coming. This matter, which began in secret, will soon be known by others. And when it does, you'll be the one standing tall, not in pride, but in divine restoration. Type Amen to get blessing 4080. Archangel Michael says, you were not wrong. You were not crazy. You were not weak. You were chosen to survive this betrayal and shine even brighter on the other side. They underestimated your spiritual rank. They thought they could use your name without consequence. But your name carries divine fire. And it cannot be used as a tool for deception. This event was meant to show you the power you forgot you had. Look in the mirror. The person they tried to erase is about to rise as a voice, a light, and a leader. This file won't haunt you, it will free you. Because everything hidden in it is being brought under divine judgment, and the verdict is already ruled in your favor. Archangel Michael says, no deal created in darkness will ever stand in the light. You are chosen, covered, and about to step into a truth that cannot be denied or undone.